Hi everybody, it's Kiki from Sadhana Health and Wellness. Today I am talking about the Warrior series. That's Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and Warrior 3, also known as Virabhadrasana, in honor of the mighty warrior Virabhadra. These asanas not only challenge us physically, but they help us to overcome ego, to have strength, confidence, and endurance. So to know the roots of these awesome asanas, you have to know where the story originated from. Remember when I said that Shiva and Sati were a married couple? Well, Sati's father, King Daksha, did not like Shiva at all. He didn't like that he hung out with outcasts. He didn't like that he was surrounded by dogs. He didn't like that his hair was matted and he wore it just any kind of way. He didn't like the way he dressed in animal skins. He looked down upon Shiva and didn't want his daughter married to him. So King Daksha decides that he's going to hold this ceremony, this party that is this celebration that is supposed to honor Shiva, but he didn't invite Shiva or Sati. So Sati finds out and she rushes over there to confront her father. And just due to the conflict and the humiliation and the dishonor that she felt, Sati throws herself into the fire and kills herself. So word gets back to Shiva. And when Shiva finds out, he is absolutely furious. He flies into a rage and transforms into the mighty warrior Virabhadra. So Virabhadra, leading his army, goes to King Daksha's castle and razes the place to the ground. Not only that, he beheads King Daksha, just cuts his head right off. So after he settles down, see, Shiva, in all of his anger, as you know, the destroyer, the transformer, death, and all of that, he's still a good person. He's a good deity. And he actually feels remorseful when he has lost his temper and destroyed something or someone. So in this particular instance, because he feels sad and a little regretful that he has beheaded his beloved father, he brings King Daksha back to life and gives him a new head. Only it's a goat's head. So there's the story behind the Warrior series. It's family drama. It's, destruction, decimation. A man's running around with a goat's head. So there you have it. So let's start with Warrior 1. Warrior 1 strengthens the arms and shoulders as well as the thighs and calves. It opens the hips, it opens the chest, as well as stretches out the abdomen, the neck, and the back. It provides focus and stability and helps you feel grounded and powerful. What are some of the contradictions of Warrior 1? Now, if you have high blood pressure, I would suggest consulting with a doctor before you do this pose, especially when it comes to any sort of positions where you are raising your arms above your head. If you have had a neck injury, you want to be careful about looking up towards the hands. You want to keep the neck in a neutral position. If you have shoulder injury, you want to keep your arms parallel to each other as opposed to raising them up near your ears. So why don't we take Warrior 1 to the mat and try it out and see how it makes you feel. Let's go.
Let's begin in mountain pose. Feet are hip-width distance apart, legs are engaged. Inhale, arms reach up towards the heaven, extending out of the waist. Elongate, forward fold. Exhale, hands come to either side of the feet. We're touching the floor. Step back with the right or left leg. into a high lunge. We're going to pivot the back foot flat at a 90-degree angle. Hips are squared forward. On the next inhale, reach our arms up and out. Engage the abs. Warrior one. Look up towards the hands. The right knee does not go over the foot. Engage the back leg. Thigh and calf are pressing firmly into the ground. Modifications, hands outspread, cactus the arms, bring them forward, or into prayer position. Do what feels right for you for balance. Continue to breathe. As you exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's forward fold over the front leg. Pivot the back leg back onto the ball of the foot. Then gently scoot that foot back into place. Inhale, arms up and into prayer position.
So, Warrior Two. Warrior Two strengthens the legs, ankles, and shoulders. It stretches out the inner groin, the chest, and the back. It can stimulate the organs as well as provide relief from sciatica for back aches, especially in the second trimester of pregnancy. And it's also therapeutic for some issues that could be related to infertility, osteoporosis, arthritis, and sciatica.
Let's begin in mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come to the floor on either side of the feet. Step the left foot back, high lunge. Pivot the back foot flat to the floor. Inhale, arms up into warrior one. Sink down into that right leg. Knee comes forward but not over the toe. On the next inhale, open the chest. Shoulders come wide, arms are parallel to the mat. Rotate that left leg, the front leg, rotate that hip out. Make sure it doesn't collapse in. We are pressing down through the back leg. This is a hip opener. Sink a little bit deeper into the pose. Remember to breathe. Let's move back into warrior one. Exhale. Hands come to the floor, back into high lunge. We step back into mountain pose. Inhale. Arms up and into prayer position.
Warrior Three. Warrior Three strengthens the arms, the back, the legs, and the ankles. It helps tone the abdomen because you need a lot of core strength to keep yourself in that horizontal position. It provides balance and stability, and I always look for a spot on the floor that I can focus on when I'm doing this. Also, with any of these poses, you can use a wall, you can use a chair, you can use any props that will help you to maintain your balance in these positions. Always do what your body tells you to do and what it allows you to do. And I'll show you some modifications when we get into the pose. As with all of the poses for Warrior 3, also high blood pressure is a contra. So make sure that you consult with your doctor before you do this pose. So let's go get into Warrior 3.
Let's begin by rocking heel to toe to establish balance. Let's move into mountain pose, engaging our legs. Begin to hinge slowly from the waist, focusing on a spot on the floor. You may slide our right or left leg back. Engage the glutes and pivot the back leg parallel to the mat. Arms may be outstretched for balance. Engage the core. It's perfectly fine to bend the standing leg, bend that knee for support. We may come into prayer position or reach forward, offering the goat's head to Sati's father in remorse. Step back into mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale into prayer.
So there you have it, people. Warrior 1, 2, and 3. Now there's other variations of the Warrior series. There's Reverse Warrior, there's Fierce Warrior, there's Humble Warrior. These are just the poses that you will find when you initially start doing yoga as a beginner, but they're just as beneficial to you as you progress through your yoga practice. I absolutely enjoy the Warrior series. They strengthen, they tone, they enhance flexibility, and they work the lower body, which a lot of times, just becomes weakened as we sit around doing our jobs or just sitting around watching TV. But they're just so beneficial, and they have so many great benefits. Thanks for joining me for this mythology and tutorial, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the videos, if they've been helpful at all. Let me know if you've tried the poses and how they felt in your body. Like and subscribe this channel. I'm getting better as I go, and I really appreciate the love and support of the yoga community, and we'll see you on the next video. Namaste.